Definitely.
This is what is listed on Find a Grave as the Jacob Stanton Cemetery. However, some of the longtime neighbors, plus the original map for this development, which started in the mid-60s, plus some old newspaper articles from the 50s, refer to it as the Hall Cemetery. Now, there is another cemetery on Layton Road that many people refer to as the Hall Cemetery. So that's one mystery we're trying to figure out. Some documents, Dale, that you found and posted of somebody buried at the other Hall Cemetery refers to that as the Old Hall Cemetery. So we're wondering if this may be the old Hall, or that may be the Old Hall Cemetery, and this may be the new Hall Cemetery. Relatively speaking, we don't think anybody was buried here past around the 1870s. To make it a little more complicated is the question of, well, how do you name a cemetery like this? Is it based on who built it? Is it based on who owned the property? Or is it based on who was buried here first? We thought this would be one of those quick little cemetery undertakings that you just go in on a Saturday and sweep up, and it's turned into a major project that will probably take us all of the summer. We need as many volunteers as we can. If you can volunteer, please contact us. One of the things is I don't think it's had any type of thorough cleaning in anywhere from 50 to 100 years. Our main problem has been there's so many fallen dead trees of different sizes that we've just been having people come in and volunteer chainsaw time, and just trying to get the wood out alone, the dead wood of all sizes, has been a huge problem. People told us there would only be 1 or 2 graves here. We believe we've found at least 30, maybe 50. Only a handful still have any writing on them that you can read, for various reasons of how old they are, and as you know, Dale, many of the older cemeteries, all they really did was scratch somebody's name on the stone. It's also an interesting thing here because it's completely surrounded by a very nice development with very nice houses. I think most of the houses here go between maybe 280 and 500. The neighbors have been really great and cooperative. We were trying to also find out who owns this cemetery today, to see if there could be responsibility. And logic would say that the developer owned it in the 60s, and his family is still in the area. We contacted them and they said no, and I won't go through the whole chain of title, but it's very confusing. But the original developer does not own this, and it may actually be owned by Labatt Spear of Canada.